This is activity 7.4, creating, linking, and unlinking GPOs. So we're going to create, link, and unlink GPOs. So first off, what we want to do is open users and computers. Okay, and now we want to create an OU named testgp1 under the domain node. So let's go under the domain node, new OU, and we're going to call it testgp1. Click OK. So now we have that OU there. And now what we want to do is click on Start, go to Administrative Tools, and go into the Group Policy Management console. And now you see that test GP1 showing up here. Let's right click on that OU and let's create a GPO in this domain and link it here. And we want to call this test GP1 GPO. And then we're going to click OK. So now we have a test group policy right here. The only thing that it is getting right now should be default domain policy. And see, you can see that there is nothing configured in it yet. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and delete that, and let's go into group policy objects, and now you can see that it is still there. When you create a group policy, it puts it under this objects. If you delete it from an OU, it does not delete it from the group policy objects. So it will always be there unless you come into here and you delete it from here. So let's go to that now. Let's see. We want to right click on this group policy and we want to go to GPO status, and it looks like it is enabled. And from here you can disable the user configuration settings, or you can disable the computer configuration settings, or you can just disable the whole GPO altogether, but right now we want to leave it enabled. So let's go back up to this test GP1 and we want to link an existing GPO. There's our test GPO right there. Let's go ahead and link it back to it. And now let's take that GPO and let's attach it to another one. So let's go to the test OU and let's also link it to that one. Click OK. So now it should show up under those two OUs. And so now let's click on test OU. So now you know that they're both there. So let's click on this over here, and that is the only one that is in there, same as this. And the inheritance is where you can see that it's also getting the default domain policy. So let's go So let's go back to this one, and let's go in here and let's delete that. We don't want that there. So now it's only on one OU. Let's go back to the test GP1. Okay, so now we've done what we were supposed to do. We have this OU, test GP1, with the group policy, test GP1 group policy object in it. If you wanted to go in and you wanted to actually edit it, you right click and go to edit, and this would come up with all of the settings for that group policy, and you can go in here and configure all that. This has been creating, linking, and unlinking GPOs, group policy objects, and this was activity 7.4. Thank you.